Hi, boys and girls. I wonder if you see something with me today. I think you remember when you were at school, you had a book box, and in your book box, there was a stuffed animal that you would read to. I decided to go to school and get all of your stuffed animals and bring them home. That way, I can read a story today to you and to your animals. I thought they were a little lonely. The story is called Scaredy Mouse. I hope you enjoy it. I think they will. In a small hole behind a closet under the stairs lived a large family of mice, and the youngest mouse was called Squeak. Squeak was a small mouse. Squeak was a scaredy mouse. Squeak was a stay-at-home mouse. But one evening his sister Nibbles woke him up. "Let's go to the kitchen," she said. "I saw something yummy. It's a chocolate cake as big as a wheel." Squeak loved chocolate, but he was very scared. What if I get lost? What if we meet the cat with the big green eyes? "Oh, that ginger cat's asleep," said Nibbles, "and I know how to keep you from getting lost." So Nibbles found a big ball of string, and she tied one end around Squeak. "Ta-da! All you have to do is follow the string and we'll get back home." They scurried out of the house, out of the mouse hole, and down the hall. Squeak was very safe and kept very close to Nibbles, and he kept checking the string was following along. As they crossed the hall, he saw a stripy tail. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that way and willy-nilly all around. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a scarf." Squeak slowly came out of his hiding place. Just as he was about to eat a cookie crumb, he saw something gleaming at him under the table. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he yelled. He ran this way and that way and willy-nilly all around. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's just a toy." Squeak smiled nervously. They crept past the den, past the fireplace, past the ticking clock, and suddenly Squeak froze in his tracks, because peeping over the edge were two sharp ears. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. He ran this way and that way, all willy-nilly around. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a pillow." "Silly me," said Squeak. The two mice tiptoed into the kitchen, looked at the cupboard, and peeked inside. There in the shadows was something furry. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that way and all willy-nilly around and round. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a feather duster." "Phew!" squeaked. Just then Nibbles spotted the chocolate cake at the table. It didn't take them long to find their way over to it. Soon their paws and their whiskers were covered in chocolate. "Yummy," said Nibbles. "I could eat all day long." Squeak was a hungry mouse, but he was also a worried mouse, a very scared mouse, I want to go home kind of mouse. So Nibbles scrambled down the refrigerator, and Squeak followed. They heaved the cake across the floor, but just as they reached the door, a shadow fell on top of them. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" said Squeak. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only... I wonder what it is this time." "It's the cat! Run, Squeak, run!" Squeak ran this way and that way and willy-nilly all around, and the big ginger cat narrowed his eyes and opened his claws and pounced. But the cat found himself caught in a string of web. The more he struggled, the more he became tangled, until soon he was tied up like a package. He was a mad cat, a sad cat, feeling kind of like a fool cat. But suddenly, Squeak was no longer a small little mouse or a scared mouse. He was as bold as a lion mouse. And the next time he met the big ginger cat, he said, "Boo!" The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I think your animals did. You know, you can take stories and read them to your family. You can read them to a toy, a stuffed animal, a little brother or sister, a pet. Reading's a great thing, and I hope you enjoy it and you do a lot of it with your family. See you soon.